is back, slicing through the noise with a culture attack. Pop culture, films, and the world we see. Deleted scenes, where the truth runs free. Take care, stay strong, we're breaking the mold. Be safe, stay healthy, let the story unfold. From watch parties, reviews, to the news we spin. Deleted scenes, yeah, this is how we win. Take care, stay strong, we're breaking the mold. Be safe, stay healthy, let the story unfold. From watch parties, reviews, to the news we spin. Deleted scenes, yeah, this is how we win. Yeah, yeah. Steve out on your YouTube, bro, let's roll.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen out there in YouTube land. I am Deleted Scenes, human being American, and YouTube Ronin. I'd like to welcome you to tonight's episode of Coming Attractions for January 22nd, 2026. Yes, we control the vertical, we control the horizontal. I want to say hello to everyone currently joining us on X. I can't see you, but I know that you're there. Joining us tonight, channel member JPRPH1, host of Films with Friends, the creator of the 10-Word Review, Big Al Presents, Qapla' to our resident Klingon, Mark Malnikoff, bringing the Netters Network raid, Last Call, Troy Pacelli, channel member Curtis Selby, aka the Tired Midnight Bloggers, dropping a member chat, 21 months. As well as Geek Flag with Nate Knows, who's been a member for 14 months. As I walk with the YouTuber Ronin, this is how we win. Right on. Faithful Blue Wrench channel member, the Bird Woman of YouTube. Watch out for her second channel, Fluff Chick Productions. It's Connie Cleary. Troy's better half, Netters Network. All right. Well, all right. It's been quite an eventful week, and it's definitely given me some material for the next week. And we're going to be getting into that. We had the situation in Minnesota, which is appears to be worsening, unfortunately. I'm definitely going to have some things to say about that on the Sunday program. But I am going to go into it a little bit right now. And, I don't consider myself to be an overly religious person. I don't really talk about religion on my channel, and there's been kind of a reason for that, because it can be a bit of a third rail, I've noticed. And I'm not someone who attends church. I have in the past. I certainly have nothing against it. But for reasons I'm going to go deeper into on Sunday, I walked away from the church. And I don't know, but some recent events have got me thinking maybe I made a mistake. Who knows? But but it's definitely something that I've been thinking about. I'm not a religious man, as I said, but I'm not anti-religion. So let me just say I've been rethinking some things, and when we get to Sunday, I'll be going into it a little bit more deeply. But yeah, got me thinking some thoughts I hadn't had before. No, I am not AI. I am very real. I just do this show off camera. All right, so uh, for those of you who might be watching this show and are new, it is a program called Coming Attractions, where I let my subscribers and channel members know what I'm going to be doing over the next week. And it's about a half hour, 45 minutes, kind of depends, you know. Is the profile picture AI? No, no. I did have an artist who did it. It's basically like an anime cell. It's an animated cell like anime. Um, it actually is a picture of me, and then I had an artist come in and he did several different versions, and that's just the one that I liked. And basically, it's basically it was taken from a picture of me, and then I had an artist come in and he did like the same kind of Japanese anime version, and that's what you see, and it's the one that I like the best. And aside from the fact that I have a beard now, it looks just like me. So yeah. All right. So without any further ado, give me a moment to share the screen, and we'll get started with the main part of the show. Just the reason you're all here, which is, hey, what the hell are you going to be doing in the next week? So, all right, here we go. All right. Let me, there we go. Share screen. All right. So, tomorrow night at 8 p.m., I am going to be joining Big Al Presents for his program, Films with Friends. I recently became the co host of the show. I've been doing that for a little while now, maybe about a year or so. And we have a lot of fun with this program. And last week we did the original Death Stalker from, I think it was like 1983, I believe. And we just decided, okay, why not? Let's do the sequel. And the version that we are going to be watching tomorrow night is the 77-minute director's cut. Now, this can you can follow along with us on Cosme and watch it along with us. You can also watch it on Tubi because it is available on Tubi, and we are going to be dropping the link. So if you want to join us, obviously, and again, a word on watch parties is this movie is not yet public domain. So as much as we would like to, we can't show it to you live. Also, partially because it is an R-rated film, and we're going to be watching an uncut version of it. There's going to be some content that we wouldn't be able to show on YouTube anyway. So what we're going to do is you can follow along on Cosme or on Tubi. If you have your own physical copy of the film, even better. So that's the way that you can go along with this. So it's going to be Death Stalker 2 from 1987. This is John Terlesky taking over for Richard Hill. Monique Gabrielle also co-starring, and I follow her on Facebook, and this is one of her favorite films that she's done. So I'm really looking forward to this because I don't believe I've ever seen it, at least not straight through. So you are going to be getting my genuine reactions, and I understand it's much like the other films. It's a lot of fun. I've seen I've seen the third one already. Well, the Mystery Science Theater version, anyway, which I'm sure made a hash of things in its own hilarious way. But yeah, so tomorrow night, uh, Deathstalker 2 from 1987, John Terlesky and Monique Gabrielle. And it's going to be Al and myself, and perhaps a guest or two. I know he's got some invites out there, so whoever is able to join us, hopefully they'll do so. All right. So let's see. That gets us on over to Saturday. All right. Pop Culture Minefield has been in the middle of their Robert Duvall week. One of the things that they're doing over on PCM this year is for their watch parties and their discussions is that they are going to what's the word I'm looking for? I'm getting old, folks. They're going to dedicate 1 week to a different star, and this year they have been, and this week. Did I say year? I meant week. This week, they are going to be. They've been dedicating their shows to Robert Duvall, and as you can see, their Friday show is going to be the gangster film The Outfit, where he's basically playing the Parker character, the Richard Stark Parker character. I don't think they call him Parker in the movie. It's been a while since I've seen it, but it's actually a pretty good film. And they're going to be talking about this tomorrow at 4:00, and I'm unfortunately I'm not going to be there because I'm going to have my own program, so I'm going to be talking about here in a moment. It's a gangster film, pretty well done, pretty fast paced. If you liked Point Blank, which was the first Parker film that had Lee Marvin in it, you'll like this. Joe Don Baker, Karen Black, Robert Ryan's the villain. It's a pretty good film. So check that out. If not live, then at some point during your day. All right. Now, the show that I'm going to be doing with them hoping to do with them on Saturday is going to be Deep Impact. This is the Sci-Fi Saturday program, and of course, this is from 1998. And what happened was in '98, it was they had two similar movies get made and that came out at the same time. You have Deep Impact, which is about a comet that is going to hit the Earth, potentially destroy it. And then you had Armageddon, which was an asteroid that was going to destroy the Earth. And while Armageddon is more kind of comic bookish and meant to be not terribly realistic, Deep Impact's more of a drama. It doesn't skimp on action, especially in the second half. Um, but if you like disaster movies, you might want to give this one a look. So we're going to be discussing that Saturday at 4 p.m. over on Pop Culture Minefield. All right, let me see. Let me get back on over to my channel so we can get to the rest of the upcoming programming. All right. Now tomorrow at 4:30 will be my Oscar and Razzie nomination special. I've been doing this for the last couple of years. And as you know, I do review films on this channel. And I get it. Everybody thinks award shows these days are just a big Hollywood circle jerk. And you're right. I get it. But, this is a pop culture current events channel. And, I got to report on this stuff because that's what we do here. And I keep saying we. It's just me. But sometimes I have guests, guys. So what I am going to do tomorrow at 4:30, probably run about 45 minutes to an hour, is going to be my. I'm going to go through the nominees, kind of give some thoughts. I'm going to talk about some of the surprises. I'm going to talk about some snubs because there's some things that there's some movies that I am surprised got snubbed, and I'm going to be talking about that. So there's some nominations that I'm really happy about. Then there's some not so much. But I'm going to be talking about it tomorrow, 4:30, right here on my channel. So join me then. I'd love to see you here in the chat. And let me know what you think about the nominations. And like I said, we're going to talk about the Razzies as well. And that's going to give people some laughs, I'm sure. So join me there, 4:30 tomorrow afternoon, 4:30 Eastern. Oscar and Razzie nomination special. All right. Now, there was one more program I wanted to bring up here while I've got you. And I don't know if this is up yet. Netter, let me know if you have tomorrow night's show. If you have Saturday night's show up yet. Let me go to live. Oh, okay. It's not up yet. But this week at a special time, 9 p.m. Saturday evening, Netter and Troy are going to be hosting Retro Cinema. And this week's movie is Frank Darabont's adaptation of Stephen King's The Green Mile. It is a 3-hour film, but it's very good. That's why the early start. But it's very good. And Hopefully, I'll get to sit in with the panel because I got a few things to say about that movie. I have kind of an interesting history with it. So it's an excellent adaptation. Is a Best Picture nominee from I think it was 99. Yeah, I think it was 99. So join us over there Saturday, 9 p.m. Special time, 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central for the Green Mile. All right, let me head on back on over to my channel. All right, hit the live stream. All right, it gets us on over to Sunday. This is where things are going to get controversial, folks. Like I said, the situation in the church in Minnesota really rankled me, and I got a few things I got to say. And so this episode of Unscripted is called Grand Dragon Lemon, and I'm calling it that because for someone who, you know, for someone who says that he's protesting KKK style tactics, it's very odd that he seems to use them. So, yeah, Don Lemon, I'm coming after you Sunday night. You are not going to like this. CNN is not going to like this. Mainstream media is not going to like this. YouTube is probably not going to like this. So we'll see if I still have a channel Sunday night. I hate doing it, but this one's going to be a rant, kids. 8 o'clock. Of course, the start of a whole new block of programming, which will be followed by Geeky Geezers over on Aged Boomer's channel, which, by the way, I am going to be there for at least the good old days segment. And we're going to be talking, as I have the last couple of years, like I said, about the Oscar nominations and what I think of them. And then, of course, Boomer and Troy will go into their regular part of their program, kind of their weekend review, as I call it. Now, if you stay tuned, after Geeky Geezers, you can join me at 11 p.m. Eastern, 10 p.m. Central, for the next episode of Reserved Seats. And Joe's Atmosphere will be joining me for that program. Been a while since Joe's been on the show. My chance to kind of touch base with him and see what's going on with his channel. See what's going on with the comic that he's drawing, The Privateer. And just kind of generally get his opinion on current events. So, gonna be kind of, whereas Unscripted is the rant. This is the chill stream, and we get to relax and just kind of hang out. So join me at 11 p.m. Eastern, right after Geeky, at 12:30 a.m. Eastern, 11:30 p.m. Central, you will be automatically redirected back to Troy's channel for his Doctor Who rewatch. And he's watching the original episodes with the true first Doctor, William Hartnell. And this is all about and this is going to be the two episodes that close out the original story arc with the Dex. So, really looking forward to these episodes. Seeing these episodes for the first time, I'm finally starting to get the idea of why Doctor Who was so popular um, amongst its fans for so long. Um, I'm starting to see why it lasted for 60 years. Before the BBC and their infinite wisdom decide to mess with it. But these opening episodes, I'm fairly impressed by them, especially for its time and for what was obviously a very low television budget. Uh, Interesting stuff. I'm fascinated. I want to see more. So I'll be there in the chat, and I'll be there in Cosme with you. All right. So that is Sunday night. Now Monday is going to be one of the mystery movie nights at the Regal in the AMC. Now I live in an area that is going to be affected by the winter storm. I don't know how bad it's going to be. I don't know if we're going to get snow, if it's just going to be sleet and ice. Who's to say? So I don't know if I am going to be able to make it to the mystery movie or not. I hope to. But, if that's not possible, then it's not possible. For the people who will be able to see it, the show will go on. And we will have the Mystery Movie Night podcast at 7 p.m. on Tuesday. On the other hand, there is still the mystery. No, there's still the last call members night at the movies over on Troy's channel. You, of course, will have to be a member in order to watch that film with us. And I don't know if Troy's picked a movie out yet, or if there's a poll up. Troy, if you're still in the chat, let me know what the story is for Monday night. I will be there. I just might be there a little bit late because the mystery movie will be more. I understand it is more than 2 hours. I think it's like 2 hours and 20 minutes or something. But we'll see. And hello to Sin's Corner. Fingers crossed. Yeah. Hopefully we'll get to see it. I don't know. If I don't make it, then I'll be on time for Troy's show. If not, well, hey, then I'll get 2 movies in. We'll see. In any case, we will have the Mystery Movie Night podcast, and that will be at 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central. And I am joined by on this program by roundtable guests, Sin's Corner, Kyle with Will Movies and Nick Offer, D Movian, Rachel Older Meal, Enigma Stars, and hopefully 1 or 2 other guests. There's a couple other people I'm trying to convince to come on and do the show. But yeah, we have fun with this. We go into detail. We do on occasion go into spoilers. Um, if we like the movie, we don't go too deeply into spoilers. If we don't like the movie, we rip it a new one. Um, but it's a fun show. I'm having a lot of fun um, doing it. This was a show that started out with me doing these out of the theater broadcasts after the film, right outside of the theater. And once I met Sin through, yeah, if we don't like it, we spoil the shit out of it. Yeah, we do. We do. Um, and I met Sin through Paulie, Latino Slant, and found out that, hey, we both go to the mystery movies, and why don't we review the next movie together? So we did. And we did a couple of shows like that, and we just decided, hey, why don't we just make this a regular show? So we did, and along the way we brought in Paul and Kyle and Corey, and now Enigma and Rachel and D Movie Man, and yeah, we make quite a show out of it, and I'm having a lot of fun with this show, guys. I really am, and I'm hoping to get more reviews out to you guys. I kind of fell behind. There are still some movies. There are still some movies from last year that I haven't reviewed yet, like Frankenstein. I still want to do a show on Shelby Oaks. Um, I saw the Damon and Affleck Netflix movie, The Rip. Hoping to do that. Hoping to do a review on that as well very soon. So basically, what I have is I have a backlog of movies that I haven't reviewed, and I want to do that soon. And I want to start working on that, and I might do some retro reviews for the members. So stay tuned. And a hello to FKHC 2005, sometimes known as Tim. Is this the feeder of Scrappy the cat? Yes. When that cat lets me come near it, yeah. Uh, Always a fun time on a mystery movie live stream. Indeed, indeed. I wish we had more time, honestly, to do it. Let's hope they have a good place to go and stay safe during the snowstorm. Yeah. I don't know if they're making a mountain out of a molehill with this, or if it's really something where we're going to have to batten down the hatches. But either way, I'm going to do a show of some kind for sure. Still need to finish Strip. Yeah, yeah, do that. Do that. I tell you what, Sin. Since you're here in the chat, if and when you finish it, let me know. Because I'd like to do a joint review with you on it, if you'd like. It's completely up to you. I can always wait and talk about it later on. But if you're interested in, when you do finish it, and you want to do like a joint review, I'd be down for that. Says, if it ends up being nothing, I'm going to be so annoyed. Cancel my entire weekend movie plans because of the storm. Missing out on LOTR, the extended trilogy, and big screen. Yeah, I know. You were looking forward to that. Yeah. I'll tell you this. I don't think it ends up being nothing. I think it's interesting where it goes, but I'm going to leave that up to you to decide. Keep in touch about it. Indeed. Good. Please do. All right. So, all right, folks. Hopefully, the Mystery Movie Night podcast. We'll see what happens. If not, we'll get together and we'll I'm that with that group, guys. We will find something to talk about. Trust me. Especially because I was going to go see them last weekend, but changed those plans. Yeah, I know. Um, I'm hoping. I am hoping to see. I'm hoping to see the 4K restoration of Hard Boiled, the John Woo film, because that's supposed to be Saturday. No, not Saturday. Sunday and Monday. Obviously, Monday would be out, but so that would leave either Sunday or the following Wednesday. So I'm probably going to wind up going on Wednesday, but we'll see. Again, we'll see. We'll see what this storm does, and we're kind of when we're getting to that point where we're kind of those of us who are living in the path of the storms. We're kind of in a holding pattern right now. It's like, you know, can we plan ahead? Should we plan ahead? One of the things that I wanted to do with the channel this year was to plan these shows out as far as I can in advance. But when you're kind of stuck in a situation like this, where, you are literally kind of at the mercy of nature, you're kind of stuck. You have to wait. So we'll see, and stay tuned to my community page if there are anything that needs to be added or subtracted. I'll let everybody know. Curtis says we tried our sales from the day before Thanksgiving. Today we sold out of a lot of things. Right on. Hello to our man from the future, Sashi. Planning. Am I on the right channel? Yeah. Well, like I said, I'm a guy sitting in his living room with a laptop on an old TV tray. This is very low tech here, and one of the things I want to do, it's like I'm kind of flying by the seat of my pants a lot of the time, and I don't really want to do that. I want to bring you guys better shows because you're here every live stream I do. You're all here, and I just want to do the best show that I can, and so it doesn't hurt to maybe plan things out a little bit better. Sometimes, yes. All right, so that's the Mystery Movie Night podcast. Yep, I yeeted myself from the stream again. All right, let's get back on page. All right, so okay, there we go. All right, so Tuesday, the Mystery Movie Night podcast. Let's see. And then there's another mystery movie the week after next. Okay. Okay. Well, I'll have to look into that. Hopefully, I'll have it here in my area. The one in February is a horror film, being listed as 2 hours and 19 minutes. Huh. Curiouser and curiouser. All right. So let's switch the page out here and get to the next program, which is live from Sparkwood 21. This is a retrospective of the Twin Peaks television series and the films of the late legendary David Lynch, who left us 1 year ago this week. And this is a show that I co-host with Troy and Nutter and Boomer. And this time we are watching the part 2 of the fan edit of Twin Peaks Fire Walk with Me. So we are going to go through the entire Twin Peaks series, obviously beginning with the prequel film, and then we are going to go all the way through all 3 seasons. And since we have now seen every episode, this is going to be full-on spoilers. From here, so if you haven't seen the show before, I don't know, maybe give it a look before you watch this with us. But those of you who are joining us, full spoilers. Occasional riffing. You know, yeah. Yeah, because there are things in the show to laugh at. There's a little bit of comedy in there. To kind of distill the dark nature of it. But yeah, I have a lot of fun with this show. Last week's episode was episode 100, so it's one of the longest running shows on my channel. In fact, it's like my second or third longest running show on the channel here. So I'm really having a lot of fun with it. And when I talk about the show, I always act like Troy kind of shanghaied me and kind of twisted my arm and got me to do it. But no, I was interested from when he first brought it up. So yeah. So episode 101 of Live from Sparkwood 21. Join us Tuesday night at 8:30 Eastern, 7:30 Central. Will the fan films be shown again? I wouldn't be surprised if we ended up doing Cameron's movie over again, Queen of Hearts, because we do want to get him back on, especially now that he's trying to get his next film off the ground. So yeah, really looking forward to that for sure. All right, so if you stay to the end of Live from Sparkwood 21, you will be redirected over to Troy's channel at 10 p.m. for his next episode of The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes, the Grenada Productions version with Jeremy Brett and Edward Hardwick. And this was the series that I grew up on watching with my dad back in the day. So I'll be in the chat as Troy and Nutter take you through the next episode of The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes. All right. Like I said, Wednesday, if all goes well, I'm going to go out and see Hard Boiled. So I don't have any shows planned unless I do an out of the theater or something. But right now, and I also, Tim, also grew up watching the Basil Rathbone movies because they used to show them on Showtime on Saturday mornings, and I used to wake up and watch those. So yeah, so Wednesday, if all goes well, I'm going to treat myself to a movie, maybe two, and then Thursday, I will be joining Outlaw Bill for action theater. And we've decided on a film, but Bill hasn't announced it yet. So until then, I kind of want to wait. But we've got a real treat for you guys coming up next Thursday. It's going to be a movie that's going to that's from the '80s. It's an action film from the '80s that has an all-star cast. It's going to be one of those movies where everybody is somebody. So stay tuned. I think it's going to be a fun show. That's going to be Action Theater at 4:30 Eastern, 3:30 Central. Then, of course, later that night, Thursday Things over on Netters Network. That'll be at 10 p.m. Eastern. And then join me right back here, right afterwards at 11. Same bat time, same bat channel for the next episode of Coming Attractions. One thing I do want to remind everybody, for those of you who might be sports fans, those of you who follow the NFL, you will know that the uh, that the division championships are this week. This weekend, we're going to have the Rams versus the Seahawks, and the Broncos versus the Patriots, and Bill for his Outlaw Bill Sports Network. He's going to be covering both games. So check that out. Give him a thumbs up. Say hello in the chat. Watch the game with him. Let him know that I sent you on over there. All right. That's what we got. Can't wait to see who goes into the Super Bowl. Yeah, me either. Yeah, I'm curious. I hope Denver makes it because Bill's a real Broncos fan. He's a Denver guy, and he's on cloud nine that they've reached this level. So yeah, I hope they go all the way. I'm rooting for the Broncos guys to get to the Super Bowl and to win. So there we go. All right. Well, that is the show for this evening. I want to thank everyone for joining me. I want to give a special shout out to our pal Storyman Jack. I understand that his son is in the hospital. Possible appendicitis. I don't know the whole story, but keep him in your thoughts and prayers that for a speedy recovery. All right, that is the show for tonight. I want to thank everybody who was following along on X. I can't see you, but I know that you're there. I want to say hello to anybody who might be lurking, which is quite all right. You do not have to engage with the chat, just as long as you enjoy the show. Hit the like, share out the stream, do all the clicky algorithmic things. If you're new to the channel, memberships are available. I'm hoping to do a couple of member streams here very, very soon. So stay tuned for that. And guys, you're why I'm here. And I want to thank you all for the encouragement. And we're going to have a fun 2026. From HQ and all points north, south, east, west, and beyond, good night. Take care. Stay strong. Be safe and healthy, because this is how we win.
Steven Ronin's back, slicing through the noise with a culture attack. Pop culture, films, and the world we see. Deleted scenes where the truth runs free. Take care, stay strong, we're breaking the mold. Be safe, stay healthy, let the story unfold. From watch parties reviews to the news we spin. Deleted scenes, yeah, this is how we win. Take care, stay strong, we're breaking the mold. Be safe, stay healthy, let the story unfold. From watch parties, reviews to the news we spin. Deleted scenes, yeah, this is how we win. Yeah, yeah. Steven Ottlinger, YouTube, brother, let's roll.
Okay, guys, I forgot to thank you. The people here in the live chat. Troy and Netter, Connie and Curtis, Sin, Sashi, Tim, JP,
Slicing through the noise with a culture attack. Pop culture, films, and the world we see. Deleted scenes where the
Mark Melnikoff, our resident Klingon,
Take care.
Big Al Presents,
Be safe, stay healthy, let the story unfold. From watch parties, reviews to the news we spin.
thanks to Curtis and Nate
This is how we win. Take care, stay strong,
for the member
we're breaking
chats.
mold. Be safe, stay
Signing
healthy,
off.
let the story unfold. From watch parties, reviews to the news we spin. Deleted scenes, yeah, this is how we win. Yeah. Steven Ottlinger, YouTube, brother, let's roll.